A ketamine derivative known as esketamine has officially been granted FDA testing in the United States. This is one of the first major legalized attempts at pushing in a new direction for the pharmaceutical treatment of depression in decades. One of the benefits of ketamine's use is that it can alleviate depression almost instantaneously in some users, rather than weeks for SSRIs and similar medications such as Prozac and Wellbutrin. This is of major importance when someone has reached the point of being suicidal and a danger to themselves. The drug is currently planned to be used for people who do not take effective first-line antidepressants. Depending on how the trials go, this may eventually change. Ketamine also hasn't been seen to have some of the detrimental side effects of other antidepressants. Many people may be able to take ketamine for depression and not become mentally dependent on it. That doesn't mean, however, that it is risk-free. Ketamine has many effects on the circulatory and pulmonary systems of the body and is known to cause an increase in blood pressure and intracranial pressure and pulmonary edema, among other side effects. Ketamine also has psychedelic properties that can produce out-of-body experiences. Due to this, it has become a very popular club drug. Its most widespread use is for anesthesia, most commonly used by veterinarians. While this is progress for the legalization and regulation of psychedelic drugs, we can see that the pharmaceutical companies are taking full advantage in gouging the prices of this form of depression treatment. Currently, ketamine is used in several depression centers to the cost of $500 or more a visit for IV use. Although that price is enough to buy ketamine to last days to months depending on the user. There's also no actual need for intravenous use of ketamine in 99% of the people who are going to be treated for depression. The people who choose to use it medicinally for depression are also required to stay in a hospital setting for observation. This new trial of testing using esketamine, however, is a saline solution used as a nasal spray and is known as Spravato and is a very low dose. Johnson & Johnson said the wholesale cost of each treatment with esketamine will range from $590 to $885 depending on the dose. That means twice weekly treatments during the first month will cost centers that offer the drug at least $4,720 to $6,785. Subsequent weekly treatments will cost about half as much. This is a major markup in comparison to ketamine and esketamine, where a single dose can be bought and created for as little as $5 to $10. It has also been shown in animal studies that traditional ketamine may be a more powerful antidepressant than esketamine. However, since ketamine is an older generic drug, pharmaceutical companies have opted to use the patented esketamine to attempt to make more profits and to help pay for trials. Welcome to our corrupt medical system.